You make me happy, and this you can bet. You stood right beside me, oh no. Never forget that I really love you. You should know I'm gonna make sure I'm right, girl, before I let go. CherishingFlo fam, welcome back to my channel where we're all about love, positivity, being a girl boss, and everything in that vicinity. In today's video, we are doing a really quick, hopefully really quick, get ready with me. I have a lot of other videos that I have to record today. I think I have 1, 2, 3 videos I have to record after this one, and then a hair video to record after that. So I want to go ahead and try to get this video on the road. I knew I was going to have to get ready, so why not do a get ready with me and chit chat with you guys, you know? I love chit chatting with you guys, and you guys have told me many times in the past that you like to see me sit down and just talk with you guys about whatever is on my mind, so that's what we're doing. I was trying to figure out what it was I wanted to talk about before I started doing this, and the thing that like really stuck out to my mind was like one of the main themes about me taking a break from YouTube and what I was thinking about on my break when it came to YouTube. And one of the things that really came to my mind was I had to really decide if YouTube was what I wanted to do. And the reason for that being is I have no doubt in my mind that I like doing YouTube. Like, I like to see the results of my editing, of my work coming out. I like to see you guys' responses when things I say inspire you, when you agree with something I say, or when you enjoy my video at all. I like to see that feedback. I like talking to you guys. I like producing content. I enjoy recording. I'm not crazy about editing, but it's become a norm that I'm pretty okay with. So it's like I love doing YouTube, but the more that I grow on YouTube, the more that I realize that I don't want to be famous. And so I had to struggle with myself in the decision, like, do I want to be a big YouTuber, or do I want to lead a normal life? Because I realized that once I become a big YouTuber, I will never get to live a normal life again. And already, if I'm being 100% honest, before I ever got to YouTube, before I ever got to my blog, because my blog started this too, before I ever got to my blog, I was already kind of somebody that people just minded my business all the time. Like, I've always been like semi-known by like a lot of people, and people are always worrying about what I got going on. Like, complete strangers would be watching my profiles and stuff like that. That was happening before I became a public figure. And then I become a public figure, and it's like I don't feel like I'm big enough to have the issues that I have. Like, you know, I think it's probably like partially because of how targeted my audience is. Like, I have very good, first of all, audience retention, and also, you know, my target audience is reached really well from my channel. So the people that are meant to see my videos really see my videos, and even if I don't get like, and the people that do watch my videos really watch, pay attention, comment, engage with me, ask me questions on my Instagram or my Snapchat or my Twitter. Even if I don't have like 100 views, if I get like 50 views, 25 views, out of the 50 people that viewed it, like I'll get like 30 comments, or out of the 30 people that viewed it, I'll get like 15 comments or 10 comments, and then people DMing me on my social media. So it's like my audience is very engaged, and so I feel like that plays a big part in the stress. Because don't get me wrong, now when people comment and are talking about my videos and stuff, I'm always like all ears. Like, anybody will tell you, you DM me, I'm gonna DM you back, we'll have a conversation. If you comment, I'm gonna reply to your comment, we'll have a conversation. But my biggest thing is when people take me being a public figure as me not being allowed to have a private life, is where I start to kind of get like uncomfortable. Because y'all, I'm a public figure and I do share a lot of things, but I'm also extremely private. Like, the things that I share, like if you, like, people who know me personally are on my Facebook, and people who see my Facebook will never be able to guess what's going on in my life. or what's happening, if I'm dating, if I'm not dating, if I'm single or whatever. People have assumed that I was being cheated on because of memes that I share. And it's just like, for me, I don't share things about my personal life. I share things that I find funny or relatable. That's it, even if it doesn't relate to me per se. But because I'm a public figure, everything I say is misconstrued as if I'm posting something about my personal life. And that happens on Twitter, it happens on Facebook, it happens on Instagram. So whenever I post things, people are always like, oh, what happened? Or, oh, are you okay? Or or people who don't know me, who don't care about me or my well-being, are all in my business and starting rumors about how, oh, I posted this, so, she has this going on and that going on. And if I was one of those people that did post about things that happened about me, that happened in my life, it'd be one thing. But nobody has ever really guessed what's going on in my life based on what I post and guessed correctly. Because most of the time, when something is actually going on in my life, it's not on social media. And that's what people fail to realize, that not everybody who's a public figure posts all their business. Not everybody who's a public figure gets into it with somebody and then takes it to social media. Not everybody does that. I will get into it with people. I've gotten into it with other small YouTubers and never said anything about it online at all, because that was between me and that YouTuber, and I don't care enough. That YouTuber may have gone to social media about me, subtweeting me or talking about me or whatever, but that's their business. I don't care. I don't check for that kind of stuff. So it's those kind of things that make me realize that I like being a public figure, but I also don't like it because I don't like being in the public eye, and I know that the more that I grow, the less private my life is going to be. And that made me have to sit and think about it over the break that I took, was, do I really want to put myself in that position? Coffee is so necessary to life. I don't know how people go on with life without it. Well, I had to really make that decision. I had to do some pros and cons, because certain things that have happened in the past few months actually, involving me being a public figure, the more that I grew. And when for instance, when my YouTube channel hit 1,000 subscribers, there are people, first of all, other people realized I had hit 1K before I did. I didn't even realize. I wasn't even really paying attention to my subscribers at that point. And then people were commenting oh my God, congrats on 1K. And I was like, oh God, oh yeah, I made it to 1K. But what I didn't like was how people in my actual life, or people that think they know me, or people that have met me before, started acting differently. And suddenly there are rumors about me doing this, that, and the other. And I'm sitting there thinking how are there rumors about me? I haven't spoken to any of the people involved ever. But there are rumors about me in different situations. I've had people come up with rumors about my relationship and what happened in my relationship, who have never met me or the person that I've been in a relationship with. And people just make their assumptions. They assume I took the break because something was wrong, even though I said on social media hey, I'm gonna take a break, I just need some time. And things did happen, I'll admit. Life happened, but I didn't share it because it was nobody's business. So the life that happened is not your concern. And so people who, if I don't tell you though, people are making it up. If I'm not saying what it is, people are making up what it is on their own. And they're almost always wrong. In fact, nobody has yet to be right when they make assumptions about my life or my relationships or anything, ever, in any of my life. And this is why I say, I know that I don't like it, because I dealt with things like this before I became a public figure. I dealt with people assuming things about my relationships, assuming things about what's going on in my life based off of what I post or what they think they see me doing over my behavior or something. People just make these assumptions, and I'm just my life is extremely private. So even though I am a public figure, personal things about me are extremely private. I'm for example, relationships. People know who I'm in a relationship with, or people will know that I'm in a relationship, but what goes on in my relationship, good or bad, people don't know about. If I were to have a baby, for example, if I were to be pregnant, I would not be immediately, I probably won't tell you guys right away, because I like things to be kept to myself for a little while. If I am engaged to be married, I probably will not say right away. And most people in my personal life, if they know me personally, they will not know unless they get a wedding invitation. Period. I already know you're going to be talked about every day, all day. No matter what, whether you're doing right or wrong, whether you're doing bad or good, people are going to talk about you. People are going to make their assumptions about your life. And so I'm the type of person who just doesn't give them anything to work with. I just say stuff. And I let people assume wrong all the time. Like, don't get it twisted. People assume wrong. There are rumors about me. There are people who think I've done this, that, or the other. And I do not correct them. I will be the type of person, when I'm a big YouTuber and you guys see, like, scandals and stuff, and you guys are going to see scandals because the people that know me personally are very petty, and there are a lot of people in my life who really don't want to see me be great. Like, when I say that, I mean that in the biggest way. You guys are probably going to hear rumors about all sorts of stuff that's not true, but you're going to almost never see me correct them. Almost never. Like, I will literally, there'll be rumors going on about how this happened, or I fought somebody, or I did this, or I said this, and I don't care how much evidence that comes out that makes me look bad. There is a good chance that you guys will not hear me say anything about it at all, because I'm not interested in airing out my dirty laundry. If I get into it with another YouTuber, I'm not about to make whole videos about another YouTuber. I'm not saying, you know, other YouTubers do this, big YouTubers, and it gets them views, and it's helpful to, you know, because y'all like drama, people like drama, I like drama. Shoot, I watch those videos, do not get me wrong. When other YouTubers, you know, have drama in their life, and they're talking about it on social media, oh, I'm there. I'm always watching. But I'm not the type of person to share what's going on in my life. Like, if you decide you want to post your personal business, that's you. But I'm not that way. And just because I do watch those things, I also have great respect for people who are in the limelight who don't do those things, who are just like, yeah, I'm not going to be sharing my personal business online just because I'm a public figure. That's one of the reasons why some of my favorite YouTubers are people who don't do YouTube drama. Not because I'm not entertained by it, because I'm entertained. I'm not going to sit here and tell that lie, like I'm not entertained. But I'm not impressed. It's like, you know, you'll watch a reality TV show, but you're not going to consider the people in it your role models. Like, you're just watching it for the entertainment. And so I'm not trying to just be an entertainer. I do want to entertain you guys, of course, but I also want to be a role model, somebody that people, younger women and women like me, can look up to. And I don't feel like I would really advise anyone to look up to me if all I'm doing is spewing drama and making like videos back to back to back about drama that's happened to me. And I could. There is so much stuff that has happened in the past few months between me and other small YouTubers, between me and other people that I know personally. There are so many things that I could have brought into story times. There's so many things that I could have brought up and talked about, but it would have stirred more drama. Those YouTubers would have made more videos about me, or made more videos in general, or made a video about me if they didn't. Or, you know, people in my family will start coming to social media. Like, there's so much that I could come to you guys about just to talk about it that happens in my life that's drama filled. But I don't want people in my business. I feel like who I argue with has nothing to do with you guys. It's none of your concern. What y'all's concern should be the content that I put out, and that's it. I know that you take interest in my life, which is why some things I do tell you. Like, you guys see, you know, the things that I'm interested in. I show you guys a little bit more of my personality and everything like that. But I don't know where my mascara is, I just realized. Other than that, it's kind of like, mind your business. Like, don't worry about. And I mean, most of you guys are very respectful. Like, if I don't tell you something, because even if you ask and I don't tell you, like, a lot of you guys will be like, oh, I understand, you know, it's cool, it's your business. We don't know each other like that. Like, because a lot of people who are subscribers, I have conversations with on a regular basis. People who are YouTubers also, and people who are not YouTubers, who are just subscribed and watch my videos because they like me and they watch my videos. But almost nobody really knows the ins and outs of what goes on. There are very few YouTubers that I'm close to. There are some that I consider I'm kind of close-ish to, but there aren't really many YouTubers that I'm close to that I would actually talk to about what's going on. So it's kind of like, get out of my business. I'm about to go get my mascara. And I hope that what I'm saying reaches you well, because I know that some people might get offended by that. Like, oh, you're a public figure, you should expect it. And I do expect it, but at the same time, it still affects me. Like, I don't just expect it and I'm still okay with it. It's just like you expect racist white people to be racist, but that doesn't mean that you're okay with it. Like, I do that was why I had to think about it over my break as to whether or not the good outweighed the bad when it came to me and YouTube, because I genuinely don't necessarily want to be famous, but you can't impact a lot of people and inspire a lot of people without fame being a part of the the picture. And that's what I had to think about. And I had to make my decision based off of that, because I want to inspire people, and my desire to inspire people and to make people smile outweighs my discomfort with people being all in my business. So, you know, regardless, it's something to think about, you know, that I had to, you know, make decisions on my own. It's actually not the mascara I was looking for, but you know, this is I'm pretty much like running out of this mascara, but it does the job. Okay, look at these lashes. And I don't wear lashes. I know that, you know, you guys like the dramatic look of lashes and stuff, but I have no desire to wear bird wings on my face, so I don't. No offense to y'all who wear bird wings on your face. But anyway, I just don't feel like, I know this is going to be a part of my life and I can't really like get away from it, but I also it's that fact right there that I know I can't opt out of being famous and then still become a big YouTuber. Like, I could stay where I am right now and not become any more famous, not become any more known, and that be fine. I know that a lot of people are just like, you only have 1,000 subscribers, don't get too big for your britches, and I understand what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing with you, but also there's a whole lot of stuff that other people just do not know that happened in my life. And I already had people in my business before I became a public figure. I had people that knew me or knew of me and had things to say before I became a public figure. And because my audience is so engaged, and I do actually attract a good enough audience to where people are the audience pays attention to what I do and actually watches my videos and stuff. So because of that, it's like, it's different for me, and it's like, now it's on a very, very small scale, but I'm thinking about when it gets bigger. That's where my mind is going, because I'm like thinking about the engagement and people DMing me and stuff that I get now times like 15 when I'm actually a big YouTuber. So I had to make that decision, like, do you want to be a big YouTuber that badly? Do you really want to do this? Like, is this really what you want out of your life? Like, I really had to make that choice, and I decided that it's worth it, even though it is going to frustrate me. I know now that I'm probably going to get frustrated with people assuming that somebody cheated on me, or people assuming that I cheated on somebody, or people trying to start something out of nothing. Like, I know that's going to get on my nerves. I know it. And even when, like, on my couples channel, when people start making rumors about us over there, I know it's going to get on my nerves, but I also know that my desire to impact people positively overrides the annoyance and frustration that I have from people's assumptions and people's BS and stuff. So yeah, so I'm finished with my makeup, and all I did was, as you guys saw, was my foundation. I was gonna do like a full face, but I needed to hurry up. This was longer than I wanted it to be as it is. So if you made it to this point in the video, then leave a flower emoji in the comment section down below. If you're new to this channel and you haven't already, then go ahead and subscribe and turn the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. If you're not new to this channel, then thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for making it to this point in the video. And yeah, leave your comments. Like, I don't know if anything that I just said made sense. So if it did, then tell me in the comment section down below. If it didn't, tell me in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. If you're not following me on all of my social medias, follow me on all my social medias. I'm actually trying to be a consistent social media influencer, so follow me on Twitter, CherishingFlo. Follow me on Instagram, CherishingFlo_. Follow my business Instagram, CherishingFlo Media, and follow me and add me on Snapchat, CherishingFlo. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.